another video. Today I will be showing you some games in the new game mode, which is Total Domination. And there's a lot. I might be dividing them into two videos, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 20 videos here. I'll do 5. So it'll probably be 4 videos we are gonna see. I'm gonna do the first 5, which are these ones. I'll begin with the 215B 183. Let's go. So we begin. Oh wait, no, that's not. Well, there are some videos that are gonna be removed. We're gonna see. So it might not be 4 videos, maybe 3 or something. But yeah. This one, this was in gravitizing. I completely forgot that I had videos prepared for this game mode. Okay. So as we begin, I thought maybe the concept is gonna be here, or the A100. Somebody tried to shoot over here. Wow, they are late. Okay, so nobody is here. I'm looking like, where is the entire enemy team? Look who is here. A100. He got hit. So he's gonna give me free damage as long as he is moving. Now I just keep waiting. It takes ages. Why is he ramming me though? That's what I don't understand. Like, you have this entire spot to use, but no. You have to sit right where I am, right? And of course I non-pen. Of course I non-pen. No, he didn't get annoying, that's for sure. He just rammed me by accident maybe, I don't know. He doesn't seem to be the smartest of players, that's for sure. But he is getting in the way, like, a lot in the way. So there's that STRVK that I wanted to hit, but I just couldn't. That was very sad. Okay, so the E100's over here. So I wanted to shoot him there. I non-pen, but then I still hit him with the ability. I got a little bit more damage out of him. It's unfortunate that I non-pen that shot. I should have probably fired HE maybe. But anyway. So, as he is still just sitting here for some reason, the enemy team is completely disoriented. I don't know where they are. Here's the AMX-30B and the Concept 1B. How did I hit that shot? 1164. How did I hit that shot? That's what I don't know. That's why, yeah, high ping sometimes does help. That's for sure. Wow. Oh my. So there are still no heavies spotted once again. Oh, look where the entire enemy team is. You'll have to forgive me a little bit. I had some bad Wi-Fi. But yeah, so... This time I actually pen and he dies. Yay. Finally. So I get some damage out of him, that's for sure. And he dies, which is great. I will be honest, that is great. But where is the enemy team? That's what I do not have an idea. Now, he is being shot, thankfully not me, I'm not spotted. I've been behind the truck for well over 40 seconds, so I'm literally unspotted, while this poor guy is getting shot continuously. He's still AFK, which is interesting. Now wait for him to notice how low his HP is. Give him a second, he'll be back. I was just sitting there waiting, you know. I don't know what to do. Oh, but look. Looky, I guess. This guy just sitting here doing nothing. While the poor AMX-30 is getting launched around the map. And then I just sit there like, why am I just doing nothing? Yeah, now at 320 HP you can do literally nothing. But look at that shot. If I had just shot him, I may have taken the damage, I will be honest. That was a little bit too much of me to just keep aiming. This is a fun game mode after all, but still. And look at that, over 900 damage. Jeez. So the STRV is gonna get shot, of course. Because why not? I mean, at this point, why not? So I'm just... Of course I'm aiming. And then I kill him. And then this guy is just sitting there AFK. So I just wait for my reload to finish and then I'm gonna shoot him. It's really just that simple, my friends. Yeah, I didn't get to reload fast enough. He's gone? Oh my, he's gone. Oh my, this guy has flown away fast. So I now push up because I think the 215B is gonna get murdered in a few seconds. Right? Yes, he's gonna get murdered. This is the point where I think I make 4000 damage. I don't remember. But yeah, no abilities other than the curse, and then that's it. Because I didn't die. Not a single point of damage up to this moment, and the game was almost finished. That is honestly impressive. Look at that. 1000. Oh, and he died. You cannot forget that he died. And then he gets murdered. And then I just keep going down. I go up in here. And then turn around. Very, very optimistically turn around. Kaboom! And he's launched around the map. A Crown Van somehow one-shots a 215 V183, but So what is going on currently?
We didn't penetrate their armor.
I don't know how I non-penned him. I aimed for his lower front plate, but here I'm almost going to do 6000 damage. That's great. We'll just wait for the reload to finish, and then boom, 6.5k damage. And then I just sit and wait. I'm not that scared because in the end the Crown Van may be the one to die. I don't know. Actually, who's the one who's gonna die? That's a question. So I just sit here. And he shoots me. Like, what did he gain? I also got the kill on him. And 6.5k damage. Almost 6.6k, which is great, I will be honest. Okay. So I don't know about these last ones. I'm gonna not do these, I'm gonna jump to the Hago one. So I'm gonna remove this. No, and I'm gonna remove this. And this, because there's more to 183 content. So I did one video, there are 4 more. These are gonna be the other four. So yes, there are multiple tiers here, like tier 1, tier 7, tier 8, tier 9, and tier 10, and tier 6, because this is a new game mode called Total Domination. So I move rapidly towards the base to cap it, and then wait for the magic to happen. So as the time passes, we then arrive to the cap. I'm spotted immediately. Then I get into the cap. And then, boom. A tier 10 is being bullied by tier 1, tier 10, and tier 7. That is weird. He's gonna non-pen me. No, he's not gonna non-pen me. Unfortunate. Highly unfortunate. And then I die. What is my team doing? I'm gonna be honest. How did we lose the cap this fast? Okay, and then I respawn. That 215B has to die, I will be honest, he has to die. And then I somehow miss him? That is genuinely crazy. How did I miss him? That's weird. Okay, but will our team take the C cap? Or no? No, that's a no. Great. We lost the cup because our tier 9s and tier 10s are too afraid to push a tier 6. Great, great. Great job there, guys. Great job. I then turn around to push. I think I'm gonna commit to the push, I don't know. But there's the T-54E1 that I'm gonna bully. So just give me a little second. And there we go. Oh my, that 215B lost 2000 HP. And then I killed him. I took back the cap at least, finally. And then I died. So as my team takes the cap once again, which is honestly great, I will be honest. I wanted to shoot the Tiger 2 and then I shot him, yes. Okay, so they just lost the... Was it the Leopard 1? Or the 183, I don't know. No, not the 183, then it was the Leopard 1. Sorry. So then they... What's going on? I don't remember really, that was days ago. But okay, so the Tiger 1 is the one I focus for now. Oh, never mind. 5041. Yeah, I wanted my revenge, you know. I didn't get my revenge. Unfortunate, very unfortunate. I don't know how I killed that guy, but well, there we go. That's an entire tank gun in like 4 seconds or something. Wow. So T-5041. I somehow hit the Rudolph. But I was still after the T-5041. Now that he's dead, I'm after the Rudolph. He has to die. Nobody likes you. And then he non-pens me too. Which is honestly crazy. And then he non-pens. This tank is very armored, I will be honest. And then I die. Great. Anyways, this one was a sure victory. Of course, it's gonna be a victory. The enemy is not gonna massively win at all. They need over 400 more points, which they're not gonna get very easily, that's for sure. But I was less focused on that and more focused on that, you know, getting more damage. I already did 7,000 damage, which you're gonna see is gonna get topped very, very commonly and very fast. Then I hit the Tiger too. And then I get hit once again. And then I get hit once more. And then I keep getting hit once more. After he dies, we then win, which is great. Didn't I do 8,000 damage or did I do less? No, 8,000 damage. Great. Okay, so now I got this row. Yes, this row. Okay. I may do an extra video, you know, just to not make it very short, or I don't know. I may only do 4 videos for this time. But this is the AC4 wedge. Or O4. It here just says AC4 wedge. Sorry, it only says AC wedge. I don't know where I saw the 4. But the tier is 4, yes, but... Well, I go towards the beacon, but my Ocelot is not leaving me alone. Keep the guy at low, but they're gonna still catch the base. No, never mind, he's gonna die before doing that. E50M? Yeah, no. And of course, nobody on our team is even bothered. How does he do 25 damage to me? That's all what he does. 25 damage. Then I just keep shooting. I non-pen him.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Gotcha.
Wow.
Penetration.
And then after he dies, he's the one who's gonna die.
Enemy armor is hit. We didn't even scratch them.
Yay. So after we kept the base, sorry,
Armor is hit.
I then... Oh, they already took the camp.
We're immobilized. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor destroyed.
So okay, now we will wait. I do a little side scrape so I don't keep getting shot. What a mess, I gotta say.
Enemy armor is hit.
This guy's already lost over 600 HP, that's crazy. But yeah. Wow, the lag is insane. You guys can see that, right? It's very laggy. But yeah, they're already at 500 over 600 points, and we're not even at 1 point. That's what you get when your team is genuinely horrible. Get these kinds of teams, which nobody likes because they're stupid.
Enemy armor is damaged. We didn't even scratch them. Penetration.
And then I non-pen
Go through.
for some reason.
Enemy
And then I
vehicle
ammo rack him, of course.
Great
Not
shot.
pen on this part.
Enemy armor is damaged. Track hit.
He doesn't pen me, that's for sure.
We've damaged them.
Didn't want to, like, die. Then how did that shot miss? And then I died.
Everybody out.
Of course. Oh wow, it is. The lag is real. It is very real. Wow. Okay. So I then prepare to shoot the barn that is the KV2 and I miss it, of course. Because why not miss the KV2 once? Let's miss him twice. Wow. So I then help my team with that KV2. I missed the third time. This is genuinely crazy. I go after the E50M because, sarcasm. I don't know. So now I'm alone against these two. And the E50M doesn't know it. Oh no, he knows where to shoot me. Just doesn't know if he wants to shoot me. And now he signs his death warrant. Because now he's going to die. So I didn't care that I was being shot from two sides, I just went for it.
Enemy armor is damaged.
He non-penned me.
Track hit.
Then I pen his upper plate. Then he non-pens me. And then I non-pen his upper plate.
We've lost a track. We're stuck here.
Then I pen him again.
Injured, he can't focus. Enemy armor is hit.
And then he dies. Of course. Of course he's gonna die. Of course. So I already did 7,000 damage. I just wanted to get a little bit more, but I didn't know what to do, I will be honest. I was very confused on this part. So I see the...
Enemy armor is hit.
Oh no, he's dead. Okay. So the KV2 now. What about the KV2? Already losing 1300 HP immediately. Wow, look at that dispersion. I hit the concept somehow. Okay. He's not here. Weird. Okay, so then here's the K91 that I didn't want to troll him, I will be honest. I did want to troll him. He's not gonna pen me. He's not gonna.
Penetration.
I am a wall when I'm side scraping.
We've damaged them.
But it's not gonna last too long. The game is about to end.
Damaged them.
Oh no, never mind, the game did not end. I don't pen
Penetrate their
him.
armor.
So I can't pen the turret, but of course I didn't know that.
We didn't even scratch them.
So I loaded the APCR and then I non-pen him again. He keeps reloading for some reason. And then we're gonna lose, of course, of course. There's only one way to lose, which is
We've
not
damaged
have the
them.
points to kill, or not have the points to win. Sorry. Alright, that is very sad. Okay. So we did that. And we have one, two. I don't know, I'm gonna do the last two, that's it. For today, that is. This game over here is going to be crazy. You're gonna just have to wait and see. You're gonna have to believe me, guys, on this one. So they have a Progetto to 4005, a Tayagete, a Defender, a WZ, an AMX, and then a 41D. And we have a stupid Leopard for some reason who keeps trying to ram me and can't drive a light tank properly. He's probably drunk. So the light tank is not pushing towards the cap area, which is crazy. So we arrive, okay? We take the cap, but then just look at that. He reverses, I don't think much of it. I wanted to load HE, but no, I decided no, let's not do that.
We've damaged
1,000 damage, that's it. That's what I do. That's it.
The drive
He
is
shoots
warned.
me.
We can't go very fast.
I'm mad, very mad. The leopard's gonna die, that's for sure. I wait for him to be spotted. The leopard's dead. Great. And then he gets spotted again. 1,000 damage already. He's now down to a one shot. And then I get shot by the 4005. Of course. What's more broken than a 4005? Taking over 1300 health off of me. Of course, because that's what this is all about, right? 1200 damage. And then I go here to hide, you know? Like, I don't want to die to these people. And then he keeps going.
Had it. Everybody out.
Like, what did he gain? Look at that, he's at 500 health. Oh, and of course I get spotted right as I spawn back in, which is crazy, very crazy. But look at the Tayet today. 1,000 damage. I've done 4,000 damage and shot 4 times. You heard that right, 4 times. Okay, so I wanted to shoot him again, but what do I really gain? Well, I don't know, maybe damage. So I wanted to shoot, but you know, I did nothing. So then we have a TVP who is scared of pushing an AMX. Why did you not push him? Exactly, I have no idea. So I turn around, load hash, and 1100 damage, that's it.
Our fuel tank's been hit.
Wow. So now the A cap is gonna be probably taken, right? Yes, that is true. So as I wait, and 400 damage. Unfortunate, very unfortunate. Will he shoot me? Yeah, of course. But 300 damage? That's all what you could do? Oh well. Well, listen, man, you're gonna have to die. Like, sorry, it has to happen.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
763. Oh, you're dead 6,000 damage already. And then there's the Tayajete. Do I shoot him? That's what I thought to myself. Do I shoot him? Well, he passed too fast. So what did you really want me to do? And great.
Enemy armor is hit.
946. I'm gonna die over here. Yay! Because my entire team is nowhere to be found.
We've lost the track. We're stuck here.
I accepted my fate, I will be honest.
Track
Now,
fixed. Let's
of
move.
course, no, I cannot accept my fate without, 1316 damage into this guy. I got shot.
This vehicle has had it.
How do you not bend this tank? I don't know. And then I move up. I see the 4005. I try to shoot him, I wanted to. I really wanted to. And then I hit the building, or the whatever this thing is called. So I then just push up. There's no real point in doing it. So, I thought to myself, maybe I get to hish him, or any one of them. But that's if I can even get there. In time, that is. So, I load hash,
Enemy armor is
boom,
hit.
no HP left, dead. And then we take the cap, of course. Because somehow my team is smart all of a sudden. That's the first time this ever happened. I will be honest. But hey, we are winning, that's for sure. So, hash it is. $971. And then I come down to try and, stop him from taking the cap. I'm gonna happily die here, I do not care. So I then load that, boom, 1270, and then I die. He wasted his 600 damage on a 100 damage target. I did 12,000 damage, I forgot to tell you that. I only have one kill though. That's interesting. I only have one kill. But then I will not really get to finish this. I'm not gonna even arrive. So yeah, we arrive. And then I fire. Let's go. As you guys can see, the 183 is a great tank. It can do a lot of damage when it is provided the actual operability. 12,496. About 12.5k. The highest damage this tank is probably ever going to do. Unless you are very lucky. Really. And then we finish off with the Cruiser Mark II, a tier 1 tank that for some reason can now pen a tier 9 frontally. So, with 60 shots, let's see what this can do. So we have the Matilda. I'm gonna show you in the next video, which will be released next Sunday or Saturday, depends. About how the tank, how the Matilda is genuinely over armored. This tank will have a lot, and I mean a lot of armor. You can bounce tanks from some tanks will bounce you from the side, which has never been seen before, I will be honest. There's no tank that can bounce consistently from the side, other than tanks like, the Mouse or the Concept 1B, those broken OP tanks, that's it. So I push up, try my best. 166 damage. I don't know where that shell went. And then boom, boom.
Enemy armor is hit.
This guy really wanted to push off the Matilda, didn't he?
We've damaged them.
357 damage into you.
Enemy armor is damaged.
100,
Enemy armor
300.
is hit. Penetration.
He non-pens me, of course, in his tier 9.
Enemy armor. Gotcha. Penetration. We've damaged them. Got him.
Wow. Okay, so I then push up. That Karo is going to die, I will be honest. He's gonna die very soon. A very brutal death, but I died nonetheless. Oh my. They already lost the Karo. Isn't that like one of the most broken tier 10s? And it's already gone. That is crazy. A tier 10 gone in less than 15 seconds. That is genuinely crazy.
Penetration. Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is hit.
1000 damage. That SC1 did me a very nice thing while like pushing me to make the guy non-pen.
Penetration.
Look at that, I already blocked so much damage.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
Like, wow! I mean, just wow.
Enemy armor is damaged. We've damaged
Immediately lost all of his speed. Like, come on, man.
enemy armor is hit.
What did that guy
Our
try?
tracks is damaged. We didn't penetrate their armor.
How did I not pen the guy twice?
Penetration. Enemy vehicle
He
is
died?
destroyed.
And then I died to the,
Vehicle
you know,
has had it.
the guy in his cap, of course. Sir, you know, there are people staring at you, and then he died, of course. I mean, just 5000 damage in tier 1 is not really logical. If we're talking purely in tier 1, that is. We are in tier 10, of course I'll be able to do 5000 damage, it's not that rare.
We've damaged them. We've damaged them. Ricochet. Gotcha.
And then he died. Okay, so we got a Sheridan missile who is a little bit too eager, you know? A little bit too eager. So I really wanted to do some damage, you know?
Enemy armor is hit.
I reloaded the clip and then time to go back. Yeah, tier 1 does not have the fastest tanks, that's for sure. But hey, at least it's not like our team is casually letting the enemy team win by, you know, giving them what they wanted. I don't know why I shot there.
Penetration. Enemy armor is hit.
So I pushed down to kill the IS-8.
Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. We've damaged them. Penetration.
Bro is acting irrationally.
We didn't penetrate. Enemy armor destroyed.
What do these people gain by targeting the tier 1? Do not understand this. So you know I just went after the guy. I non-penned him. Great.
We've damaged them. Track hit. Penetration. We've
He's
damaged
gonna
them.
die, I'm telling you that, alright?
Enemy armor is... Gotcha! Ricochet.
Oh. Of course, he wants the smoke.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is hit. Track hit. Enemy armor is
He's
hit.
gonna get
Enemy
killed,
armor
that's
is
for sure.
damaged. That one didn't go through. We've damaged them.
Bro, he's gonna die.
Penetration.
Hello?
Enemy armor is damaged.
And he knows. And those. And we won. I did 8600 damage and won. Well, I mostly really just, you know, bled the ISA hit, 4,000 damage. Then to the Type 6 it did 1126 damage, to the Caro 662, to the Sheridan 1422, to the other Sheridan 1272. Wow. That is genuinely crazy. And the Matilda, of course, is top of the team. It's a broken tank after all. Like, half of the things you do are genuinely terrifying. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 12 videos. I might just divide them into 4 parts, that is, I don't know. So this is gonna be the first part, I guess. So I will see you later. Do not forget to like and subscribe, of course. Could I forget that? Now, I will see you in the next video, and goodbye.